It's been crisis after crisis for Boris Johnson. Today, a new one that could eventually lead to the end of his time as prime minister. A wave of resignations, including these three senior ministers who abruptly quit within minutes of each other. The finance minister, the health secretary, and the solicitor general. They all said they no longer had confidence in Prime Minister Johnson's leadership. 10 Downing Street reports the Queen's already approved replacements for two of the ministers. Last month, Prime Minister Johnson narrowly survived a no-confidence vote from his own Conservative Party. He sparked outrage across the UK for the scandal known there as Partygate. Investigators found that he and his staff repeatedly hosted boozy get-togethers at number 10 Downing Street while the country was under a strict COVID lockdown. During that time, the government ordered people in the UK not to socialize at all or even visit their dying loved ones. Well, following that, Johnson promised lawmakers that scandals would no longer plague his government. Then today, he apologized for hiring a senior lawmaker who was accused of groping two men. Now, some members of his Conservative Party are calling for him to resign. For analysis, our sister network Sky News deputy political editor Sam Coates is with us. Sam, big resignations, but no movement from Boris Johnson. I mean, if not this, then what?
He's attempting to stay for the long haul. The question is, will he be able to? 9 individuals resigned from his government today in what many believe is the worst day he has suffered in the almost 3 years that he's been Prime Minister. The question, yet again, as it has been so many occasions with Boris Johnson, has been, was the Prime Minister telling the truth when he denied knowing anything about the past misdemeanours of an individual who's been serving closely with him until he resigned last week over allegations of misbehaviour in a men's club in central London. Now, the individuals who resigned included the Chancellor of the Exchequer, Rishi Sunak. His departure, a particularly big blow. Rishi Sunak, Boris Johnson often at odds over the direction of the government, whether or not there should be more spending in order to dig the British voters out of the cost of living hole. Could the departure and the replacement by the current Education Secretary, Nadhim Zahawi, mark not just a change of personnel, but a bit of a change of direction for Boris Johnson's government? All of this is in the aim of trying to help him cling on. This is a big blow to Boris Johnson authority. He's lost 2 chancellors since taking over in 2019, but he's made it absolutely clear he will cling on to office come what may. He's not going to do as some want him to, some would call the decent thing. Margaret Thatcher resigning under pressure but without being forced from office. Theresa May resigning of her own volition under pressure, not being forced from office. Boris Johnson making clear he's not going to go down that path, will not go voluntarily. The question for the party is there a majority of the 300 plus Tory MPs, lawmakers, who are prepared to take action to oust him now? That remains still the biggest question in British politics.
Sam Coates, thanks.